From the moment I saw this game's Kickstarter, I knew it would be something special. And with the beta of Darkest Dungeon on Steam, I have no qualms about what the final product will be. Because this doesn't feel like any other early access game. It feels complete as is. Even though there are areas of the game that are inaccessible because they haven't been built out yet. It is a confident game with a lot to prove, and its impressions early on set the bar high for future early access titles. Darkest Dungeon is an RPG and also a roguelike, and it is all done with turn-based combat. Once you've assembled your motley crew, you must purchase supplies for your delve into the dungeon. The dungeons sprawl over different locations, each with a unique look that even on repeated visits will be a joy to look at, again and again. The combat of Darkest Dungeon is, as said, turn-based. There is no clear understanding of what the order is, but each party member can do damage directly to enemies, can damage an entire group for splash damage, or can provide a buff to oneself or others. Healers and other classes can party heal or heal individually. Over time, as you level up, you can unlock different abilities, and then swap out any of the 4 abilities in their bar for something more beneficial. Enemies are absolutely grotesque. They are slobbering, hulking, menacing creatures that offer no mercy to anyone in your party, and will single out and try to kill off everyone one by one. Which brings up an interesting note. Death is not always a guarantee. Once a member has lost all of their health, they begin to knock on death's door, but they will still be in the fight until death claims them fully. When people die, they stay that way, but they can be visited in the graveyard. But just as easy as they die, there are new people to recruit from the stagecoach in between quests. Torches are worth their weight in gold in this game. As the light dwindles, so does the hope of your party. So it is good to overstock on torches to keep the spirits and morale high through traversal and combat. Darkest Dungeon doesn't approach emotions in a serious tone that it becomes somber, but it does become a gameplay mechanic in which emotions can overwhelm a party member to the point of being helpless, or rarely empower a party member. These afflictions can adversely affect how your party member is successful when they attack, and can even affect those around them. The emotional struggle these characters face is real, and it's almost great to see them skip a turn due to their fear, or want to slay the beast out of their own selfishness. There's a hub town that allows you to give your party members respite. You'll be able to place exhausted party members into a tavern, abbey, or an asylum to rid themselves of afflictions that were attained during their romp through a terrifying dungeon. Dungeons are mission-based, selected by you to explore 90% of rooms, complete 100% of room battles, or slaying a boss. The quests are not very demanding, but they are exciting to go in with a goal in mind. All of this is encapsulated in one of the darkest, gothic, and beautifully artistic game that is always great to look at. Without being in too much praise of Red Hook Studios, they have created one of my favorite turn-based games in recent memory. It is a game that feels more complete than any early access game before it. I've put a link to the game for those looking to grab it.